What is up, YouTube? This is George checking in all the way from Dubai. Check it out, I'm all the way here by the marina, enjoying the beautiful views of Dubai. This place is unbelievable, guys. They have the tallest building in the world, they have the biggest mall in the world, the biggest fountain in the world, the only 7-star hotel. This week I'm here for a wedding. I had a yacht bachelor and bachelorette party, which was unbelievable. We had so many drinks, it was a lot of fun. We're also going to have the wedding today. We're going to climb the tallest building in the world. Tomorrow we're going to go to the mosque. It's been a great experience here, but let's cut to the chase. I want to make this video today because I want to talk to you guys about Bitcoin and really how to get started. Everybody's been asking me for a crash course on how to get started with this stuff. If you're a beginner and you don't know anything about Bitcoin, I would love to spend some time with you to show you. If you have questions personally, DM me. I will be more than happy to guide you step by step on how to get started. But this video is going to be a crash course. I'll make several videos. If you want to jump in the beginning or at the end, it's up to you. But I'm going to show you 3 ways on how to make money through Bitcoin. So this is going to be the first video. Hope you guys enjoy it and study, because I'm not going to be the expert giving you everything you need to know about Bitcoin. I just want to be here to inform you what Bitcoin is and have you do your due diligence and do as much research as you can, because if you want to make money, this is the place where you can make tons of it. So let me get started here. Okay, so in my description below, you're gonna find several links. Okay, the first link is gonna be to this website called Coinbase. Okay, and Coinbase is an exchange where you can buy Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin and so this is the website. As you can see, all time Bitcoin has increased in price from $13 all the way to $16,020. That's what it's at right now. It's had a growth rate this year of almost 2,000%. So you can imagine how much money you would have made if you shoulda, coulda, woulda made invested a long time ago. Well, everybody is kind of bummed out that they missed out on this so late, but the good thing is that it's not too late yet. It's still in the very early stages because Bitcoin is not worldwide known yet. Okay. So far, there are a few countries that have implemented it into their economy, but not every country has fully developed into it yet. The U.S. is slowly starting to accept it. Expedia now takes Bitcoin, and the rest of the world is still starting to learn about it. Okay, so right now it's booming, and it's still in the early stages. So if you want to get started now, it's a great time. And so I learned all of this stuff from a course that I actually took. I went to a trading academy and I learned how to buy and trade and sell stocks. And this is exactly the same, or more likely the same, because if you Bitcoin is an electronic currency like the yen or the US dollar. If I invest in the yen and the yen grows in value, I'm going to have more US dollars to convert to. Okay, so which is the same in Bitcoin. If I invest $1,000 and Bitcoin grows in price, I'm going to have $12,000 by the end of the year or so, if it grows that much. So it all depends on how fast it grows, and it grows at a it seems like an exponential rate, but it grows kind of in a steady flow. Okay, as you see this chart right here, it has its ups and downs. Okay, and that's kind of how the stock market works too. But Bitcoin has just increased. Their rate of return has increased thousands of percentages in the few years. So this is the growth rate on this is way more, because it's way more volatile. Okay, so this is, if you want to make some good money, this is the place to be. Now it will go down, so I suggest knowing how to time this right. So nobody knows exactly when to time the market. Nobody knows how high it's going to go. Nobody knows how low it's going to go. Okay, so the best thing to do is to buy low and sell high. Okay, if you're willing to get into Bitcoin, I suggest you look at the graph and kind of time it when it's at a low point. Okay, so let's take a look at this week's chart. So all the people that are taking L's and buying it at expensive are because they're impatient and they hear about the feed about all this Bitcoin stuff, and they hear how much money is growing, and they get impatient and they buy when it's all the way up here in price. Okay, they buy when it's at 17,000. Okay, and then a few hours later it drops in price all the way to 15,000. So you would have lost a few $100s if you would have invested it up here and not waited patiently till it got to down here. Now you don't know how low it's going to go, you don't know when it's going to come back up, but I suggest you buy when it's at a downtrend. Okay, so this is just guidance. Like I said, I'm not an expert in all of this stuff. I just know how to buy and sell trade stocks. Okay, so if you want to get started, I suggest, like I said, looking for a good entry point when it's at a downtrend. Okay. Now, just to give you a few different tips about where you can make money, I'm going to tell you the 3 different strategies of making money. You can buy and hold Bitcoin, okay, and with that, the specifics of that are you can there's different altcoins you can get into as well. Ethereum is also another coin. They're what we call altcoins. Okay, altcoins are alternative coins that you can get into other than Bitcoin, like the yen and the dollar and the peso. Those are different currencies. Now there's different types of cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Okay, and there's hundreds of them. Okay, so do your research and find out how to get into other altcoins. But if you want to get into these 3, you need a Coinbase account. Okay, I have a description in my I have a link in my description below. Go ahead and click that, and if you get started, you can get a little bonus if you use my referral link. Okay, so that's way 1. Okay, tip 2 to make money in the Bitcoin. Let me show you how much I've made so far. Okay, tip 2 with making money in Bitcoin is lending it. Okay, so let's say I have 1 Bitcoin. Okay, I have 1, and I want to lend some of it. Okay, I make a loan. Okay, somebody wants to have some of my Bitcoin, I lend it out. Okay, so my lending profit so far has been $388, and I've had this lending account for about less than a month, like 3 weeks. I've had it since the 17th of November. Okay, so this website is called Bitconnect. I also have a link in the description below. Go ahead and click that to get started, and this link will guide you to get a loan through Bitconnect. Okay, so let me show you what kind of money I'm making off this. Okay, so currently I made $1,000 investment. Okay, in my loans, and look what I've made every day. Okay, so these are all daily. Okay, if you look at the dates right here, this is December 2nd, December 3rd, December 4th, December 5th. These are payouts every day. So December 5th, I made $9.19 here and $57 here. Okay, let me look at a little bigger one. Okay, this is $15 here in one day. The 8th, December 8th, I made $15 here and 97 cents here. Why? Because look at this loan amount, $1,010. Okay, $15 in one day. Okay, now I made let's look at another one. $9 here, $13 here, $2 here, $13 here, $14 here, 11. Okay, and I have 2 pages of this stuff. Look at this every day. Okay, this is the time I reinvested, so that's why I see a negative. But it's never a negative interest rate. Okay, it might be a small percentage, like it might be like 0.87%, but it averages about a 1% per day. Okay, if you have a savings account currently, you're getting paid about 0.01% interest on your savings account. So you are getting crap interest rate for the whole year, 0.01% a year. Bitconnect actually pays around a 1% per day. Okay, so I wanted to show you my next video. It's going to show me making a $5,000 investment. So let's say I make 1% a day. How much is that? That's $50 a day. Okay, now it can go all the way to 2% a day. So that would be $100 per day. Okay, so if I average $50 a day, that's a lot more than I'm making now. Okay, so and a lot more that you're going to make in your regular savings account. So in order to get started, you have to buy Bitcoin. Okay, so come over here and hit this buy button. Okay, it's really easy. All you have to do is come over here and buy how much you click how much you want to buy. A lot of people have the misconception that you have to have $16,000 in order to buy Bitcoin. Okay, so come over here, click Bitcoin. People think that you have to buy one whole Bitcoin. No, that's not how it works. You don't have to be rich in order to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy a fraction of it, and it's very simple. You come over here to buy, and you come and select how much you want to spend. You want to spend $2,000? Great. It's going to cost you $2,000, and you'll get this much Bitcoin. You want to spend $1,000? Okay, you can, and you'll get 0.06 Bitcoin. Okay, let's say you want to buy a half Bitcoin. You can do that too, or a third Bitcoin. Okay, 0.33. Okay, it's going to cost you $5,000. Okay, to buy a third of a Bitcoin. Okay, but that third of a Bitcoin costs $5,000 right now. By the end of the year, Bitcoin is going to be up to 40,000 is my prediction. So your $5,000 is going to turn probably into 10 or even more than that. So I really suggest looking into this and doing research, because you can definitely triple your money if you start investing early. It's still 2017, so we are still in the very early stages of Bitcoin. So that's way to invest in Bitcoin. You can like I said, hold it, just buy and hold and forget about it. If you just want the easy stuff, just buy, hold, and relax and watch your money grow. Okay, it's gonna grow like this. Okay, it'll come down a little bit. Don't get scared, but it'll come back up. Okay, that's how that works. Now, you can also lend it if you want a little bit more of a thorough learning process. So you have this lending that you can do. Okay, so you lend Bitcoin, and how that works is You have Bitcoin, you exchange it to this account right here. Now you deposit here, and I hit lend $1,000. So what kind of profits can I make off lending? Let's take a look. Okay, and there's a calculator right here. Let's say I already did the math right here. If you invest $1,000, you get your money back. Actually, here we go. Take a look at this. Okay, so lending. Okay, so I'll get into all this stuff, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of the interest that you make here. In my next video, I'll make a more thorough video on how to make this money every day. Okay, and there's one last way of making money through Bitcoin, and that's mining. Okay, so mining Bitcoin, how that works is every time you buy a Bitcoin, your transaction goes pending, okay, and you get your Bitcoin in about a week, okay, so it's not instantly. You'll hit buy button, and your transaction is going to go pending, okay, for about a week until somebody mines that Bitcoin. Now, mining is a way to make money with Bitcoin as well, and how that works is Bitcoin comes from your hardware. It's a machine that plugs into your computer, and it digs up Bitcoin. Just think about it like that. And there's a limited source, so somebody has to mine your Bitcoin. Okay, once they mine it, they send it to you, and there you go. You get your Bitcoin. So there's people that mine the Bitcoin and create it. Okay, there's a limited source of it. Okay, so you can make money off that. And there's also a link in the description below. And that to do that, you either have to buy a machine to mine Bitcoin, or you can rent the hardware, and you don't even have to buy a machine for that. It's really easy. You go to Genesis Mining, and you can actually rent the hardware. Okay, so I'm gonna make a video just for mining Bitcoin and show you guys exactly what you can do with mining Bitcoin. So this is gonna be the quick crash course. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown. My first next video is going to be more in depth of when to buy and get in the market. But I just wanted to show you guys what kind of money you can make. I started when it was at $5,000, $6,000. I simply made it like a $2,000 investment, and that's grown exponentially. I've tripled my money, so I have well over $8,000 just in Bitcoin sitting. So I urge you guys to get started, do research on this, because the train is moving and it's not going to stop, okay? It's not slowing down. Bitcoin is just going to keep going. When more and more countries know about Bitcoin, and when the US and more people know about Bitcoin, more and more people are going to invest it. Elderly people are going to know about Bitcoin in about 10 years, and they're going to start investing money. So this is going to be huge, guys, and I urge you to please get more informed of how this stuff works. If you don't take my word for it, do research, search other people on YouTube who can teach you this more in depth, and just get involved. I'm going to give you all of the links to descriptions in the description below that you need to get started with. If you hit my links, you'll actually get a referral bonus. So try that out, and ask me any questions you want in the comments. Please, I urge you guys, get started. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to guide you. I'm going to make a crash course for this. This is video number 1. Video number 2 is going to be more in depth if you want more details on how to buy, trade, and sell. So I'm going to make other videos, so keep an eye out for that. Please like and subscribe so you can know the rest of the course. And I'm going to give this course to you guys completely free. So please stay tuned and wait for more information on this. I'm very excited to teach you guys all this stuff. And like I said, ask me any questions you want. I'll make another video, hopefully, for my next $5,000 investment. And I'll hope to hear you guys from you soon, okay? Ciao from Dubai. Peace.